Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the modeling of this particular JCB interior over here. That's a cabin over here. So let's continue it. So we'll be doing some of the basic modeling over here. So now let's go over here and let's take a chamfer box. So let's just take a chamfer box over here. I'll just activate the auto grid part, so I can just go into the top view and I'll just take a chamfer box over here and I'll slightly just push this chamfer box over here. So we'll not be going with too much of details for the interior. We'll be doing some basic details. So I'll just select this. I'll slightly increase its height a bit. I'll slightly increase its fillet if required. I'll slightly push this a bit up over here. So I'll just isolate the selection and I can put some loops over here if required in this way. And again I'll put one loop onto the height segments as well. Two loops, one is okay. So again go over here, convert to editable poly. Before that I'll just put two loops, convert to editable poly. I'll slightly just scale this and let's give an FFD box modifier over here. So I'll just select this slightly, I'll scale it in this way. I'll go over here, slightly just push this inside in this way. Again do this details over here. I'll again go into this, I'll push this out, select this, push this a bit out, select this, push this a bit out over here in this way. So convert to editable poly. Let's put one swift loop over here. Let's put one swift loop over here. And now what you can do over here is like, I'll just give a bit of knobs toggle. It's already looking smooth, nothing much difference over here. So let's put some loops over here in this way, and I'll put one loop over here, one over here. I'll just select this edge. So let's just select this edge over here. So select this edge. Now, so I'll just select this edge over here and I can slightly push it down if required a bit in this way, and you can slightly extrude this. You can just push this down in this way. Keep this closer. Now you can see you get the curve. Alright. Now after that, again I will take one more chamfer box. Let's take one more chamfer box over here. So slightly just shuffle this over here, select this. If you want, you can increase the fillet. You can increase this part. Convert to editable poly. let's give again an FFD box over here. So I'll go to the top view and I'll slightly just push it behind in this way. I'll select this part. I'll go into this, select this part and slightly just scale this out. We can slightly scale this in this way. So you can just scale it from the top if required, wherever. So convert to editable poly. Again, let's put some swift loop over here. So let's select this edges over here. And we can slightly give extrude, push it inside, and I'll click OK. That's it. So now we can just select this part. I'll just end isolate this stuff over here in this way. So if you want, you can scale a bit, not much, but a bit. Push it over here. So now you can create something at the bottom. So let's select this. Again, take an auto grid, slightly just rotate it, push it over here from the top. So slightly can be scaled up. I can just push this up a bit over here. So let's again take a line off the auto grid. So we'll just create some shape, put a refine and make it a corner. Okay, it's already a corner. I'll slightly just push it in this way. That's it. Rendering, enabling viewport and increase its thickness. So I'll go over here and I'll slightly just tilt it in this way till here. So you can just go over here and duplicate it in y-axis. Select this both and let's mirror it again in x-axis. So I'll just push this over here in this way. So we can just create this stuff in this way. Now again I can go over here wherever there are some of the details left. Okay, we need to create this section over here. So I'll just delete this, convert to editable poly, select the polygons, slightly insert it, again extrude it, again insert it, again extrude it. So we'll be creating something like this. Again insert, extrude, and again insert and extrude over here. So push this up, slightly scale this over here in this way, and now you can go over here. Let's take a line. You can just push this up and reduce its thickness. So you can just push this over here, this part, so convert to editable poly. So select the polygons and slightly bevel it. And click and close this. So push this over here, you can just scale it. So let's select this edges. So you can just select the top edges over here and slightly give chamfer to it and click OK. Select this and give chamfer and click OK. So select this. If you want, you can slightly increase it. Before that, you can put one loop over here. Then you can select this part, whole thing, and now you can slightly increase the size of it on this one. Alright, so select this again, make a copy of it, and if you want, you can even increase the size if required. That can be done over here. So slightly just select this whole thing. Slightly you can shuffle it behind if required. We can easily rotate it also. So rendering view image file, you can take some images. Okay, I think the height is totally okay. Few of the details. Select the box, take an auto grid, local, select the convert to poly, select the edges, ring it, and let's give chamfer. Slightly. Select the polygons, insert it, and slightly bevel it. And click OK. So we can just duplicate this. Okay. And save the files over here. I think we should work on this. This doesn't look much satisfying. We have an option over here. We can just go over here and we have go into extended primitives and we have a hose over here. You can try this hose also if required. So we have start and end, diameter, sides, you can increase the sides also, height, can utilize this slightly, convert to editable poly, select this polygons, slightly scale this, push this up, insert it, push it up a bit in this way, insert it and click OK. So I think we can utilize this option over here. Is going to work well. So slightly just scale this in this way. So select the polygons and extrude it up. Alright. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.